second episode, so we're going to get better and better. But we were kind of all sitting here talking. We're like, how does this have so much fat? Like 80, like it's just too much. So...
Welcome to Is It Worth My Macros, where we go to frequently visited restaurants and fast food joints to see what's the best bang for your macro budget and what are some poor choices that might just be worth it. Let's go check it out.
Welcome, athletes, to Is It Worth My Macros? Today, we are going over, I think, everybody's favorite, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
By far. Chick Fil A. So,
by far.
If you can see, yeah, you can see. Okay, we're on wide view. I'm trying to produce and do this at the same time.
You just do it all.
We have like 9 screens going on over there, yeah.
He actually got all this ready and did cut all the food for us.
Wow.
And got the lighting. Like, you're just the man.
Something like that. You gotta get it ready to go. You guys are busy doing other things and are able to stop in to do a little content, so that's good. I better have everything ready for you guys when you get here. You know.
So this is what it's like being on that side. I just sit down. That's all I got to do.
Yep, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect. So Chick Fil A, I think, is probably one of the, if not the best fast food for macros and diet, in my opinion. So I think after looking at all of the menu and everything, I think the big thing that stuck out to me is, like, in everything, the high protein content in everything. So So like a lot of, like, I would say less macro friendly type of fast food or menu items or anything like that really get to, like, a high fat, high carb, very low protein, and then that just hurts for the rest of the day, because if you're active, you should have relatively high protein, right? So I think that's kind of where we want to start with this kind of stuff, is everything on here, and we have one serving. So we got the grilled chicken sandwich, we got the chicken sandwich, what do you call it?
The number one,
original,
the real OG with extra. I didn't get extra pickles, but extra pickles is solid.
Is disgusting. No.
That's so interesting to me. Like, would you ever put pickles on I don't know where this came from.
Right, but it's so good.
On a chicken sandwich. Would you ever have thought of that to put on?
No.
If they didn't do it there? No?
Because, like, if I get a sub sandwich, I don't want pickles on there. But, like, my Chick Fil A, it's extra pickles.
Pickles? Your voice is a little raspy.
It is, because fucking Vegas got
Mine came back. Mine came back. Dan's wedding got me, but mine's actually back, which I'm surprised.
Coaching last night didn't help, but.
Yeah. So then we got grilled nuggets as well, and we got a spicy Southwest salad. So the trend for all of these is, I guess, if you count an 8 count, everything's above 25 grams of protein. So, like, that's kind of what I try to get anywhere from 40 to 50, but, like, for any of my athletes, I would recommend every sit-down meal have at least, your 25 grams, just to make sure that you're going to be able to hit your numbers at the end of the day with a supplement or a shake or whatever. And so that's one of the biggest things that impressed me with this. But as far as, like, starting this out, before we dive into taste testing some of these and individually going through the products, what else do you get at Chick Fil A that we don't? I know you posted something on social, but what is some of the stuff that you would get that we didn't get here?
Just the regular nuggets, probably. The kids always get those, but Costco has the bear chicken, that bag, the green bag, and those taste just like
just the exact
they
same,
are very close.
Really
and the
good.
macros on those are really good too.
They are, yeah. It's
so
like
they remind me a
16,
lot of those.
I think they're like 16 grams of protein and like 4 grams of fat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
really
and then I just gotta say, they have, every time I go through the drive-thru, it's like smooth. They never get my
yeah.
order wrong. Like, I don't even have to check the bag. When I leave Chick Fil A, I'm not even looking at my bag. You leave like McDonald's or Burger King, you're like, all right, pull over because we got to make sure we have everything. Like,
and on the off chance that they did get your order wrong, and you like, if you say that to them, they will like give you like a gift card and like
they make
I'm
it right.
sure.
They make it
right.
But
everyone's friendly. Everyone is like, it's just a good experience.
It's the best. It really is.
It's the best.
Don't go now if you're watching this. Wait until after this episode and go check out the economics of series. They have an economics of, it might be on Netflix.
Yeah, I think you're watching it on Netflix one night. Or was it
Netflix or it might just be a YouTube thing. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I don't
remember. Regardless, it's called the economics of whatever. So they have the economics of Chick Fil A and they talk about what like goes into their business model as far as like customer service and all of that kind of stuff, and like they're very particular about their franchisees, who they
right?
hire, who they let franchise. Like if you're going to be a franchisee, you can't be a franchisee that doesn't work in the store.
They turn like thousands of people down all the time, right? Wasn't that franchise? It was an insane number.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It was every month or something they turned down like 10,000 like
that's
people
crazy.
with their money out.
Just to say here, let me it's crazy
because you have to go to Chick Fil A, like I don't know what they call it, university or whatever, train for like you have to be everywhere in the position in a store before you even have the opportunity to pay them to franchise to start
That's
making
insane.
money.
And why is it that on Sundays, like, remember for a while when we first moved here, every Sunday we're like, oh, we should go get Chick Fil A.
Yeah.
But then they're closed.
Always like that.
Yeah,
I
always
go to Chick Fil A on a Sunday.
I'm always craving on Sunday.
Damn it.
Yeah.
It's closed. Oh, and fries. We didn't get fries.
Okay, yeah, and fries.
So
okay, so you get fries. What you said you got?
I usually, I kind of have two routes that I go, and maybe this might be spoiling macros or planning, or if it's worth my macros. If it's a day where like I'm gonna have room and I know that I don't have any problems and I know that I'm gonna be relatively good the rest of the day, I usually do a spicy chicken sandwich. If it's a day where like I know that maybe what I'm eating later in the day isn't going to be quite as good, or if I, for whatever reason have less wiggle room that day, then I usually do the grilled nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sure. And then Dan, do you get anything, or do we have your menu item here?
I usually do the nuggets, but
grilled or the breaded?
The breaded.
Yeah.
But my go-to is the wrap.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And I've never tried
I've never
a
had
wrap.
it.
I never have either.
And then it comes with the avocado ranch on there. A little bit light on that one.
Right.
Kind of depending on the day, but yeah, the wrap is my go-to.
Okay. That's
sure,
good to know.
sure. So we're gonna dig in here.
We just have to like sit here and smell this. This is like
torture. This is tough. Like when I was cutting it up, I was like, I wonder if they'll notice if I don't have, mine when it's there.
All of your food's gone.
Let's grab your bowls. Let's. What do we want to start with? Amber, you choose.
Let's just do the grilled nuggets since it's just it's kind of getting cold now.
Yep.
Well, it's okay.
Okay, but like, here's the deal. Can I dip it in sauce or no?
Oh shit.
You can.
Okay, so the sauces at Chick Fil A. Let's talk about those.
I'll say because that makes a huge difference.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's obviously the Chick Fil A sauce that is just high fat. What's the calorie?
The Chick Fil A sauce is 140 calories per little plastic tub thing of them, and it's 13 grams of fat and 7 grams of carbs.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So if you guys Google,
time
I helped
fat.
one of my nutrition clients with this because they love the Chick Fil A sauce. I'm like, okay, you can Google healthy Chick Fil A recipe like online, and you can get one that you can make at home that's pretty damn close to it. So it'll save a bunch of calories.
Because I think Chick-fil-A sauce it's just like 5 different sauces like mixed
Like
together.
Yes, yeah,
And I think
is.
the mayo is
Makes
what
it super
gets it really
High fat.
Mustard,
That makes
like
sense.
that,
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
barbecue,
Now here's
it's like
the
every
thing.
sauce mixed
It's gonna be a
together.
little different, but it's still pretty close to it.
Well,
Like
right.
you know what I mean?
yeah.
But I think people are like,
Anytime
oh,
it's
no,
like a copycat recipe,
Yes,
it's like
that's
a
healthy
like a
version,
macro-friendly
yeah.
one. It's never gonna be quite the same.
But this, so I use their buffalo sauce all the time just because it's pretty macro friendly. I don't even think it really has anything in it. Just
that
like regular,
buffalo? Is
yeah,
that one
zesty buffalo. Yep.
zesty.
Does it have it on there? I didn't put that one down. Sorry.
Just water, red pepper, distilled vinegar, salt, egg yolk. So probably a little bit of fat.
A little bit of fat on there, but yeah, relatively good probably. And then you guys, if you have one of want to try it, or did you already slam them?
I already ate my nuggets.
No, already ate it. All right, so they're gone. So
So my thing is, why can't I make chicken like this at home? Like it would never taste like this.
You can if you just marinate it in pickle juice and milk.
is that what they
That's
mean?
the secret.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
well,
everybody knows.
Yeah. That's,
And then how do you
that's
just
awesome.
grill it, or you just put it on the air fryer?
Air fry it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
Nice.
we
So
all
how
know,
many days
yeah.
do you marinate it for?
Like 30 minutes.
Pickle juice.
Pickle
and-
juice. It's I can't remember offhand if it's like 1 part pickle juice and 2 parts milk or the other way around, but it's pickle juice and milk. I want to say like a 1/4 cup of pickle juice and half a cup of pickle juice, 1/4 cup of milk for like a pound of chicken
Never would have.
and marinate that
Yeah, that's interesting.
and then air fry it.
So with the grilled nuggets, so we had 5, but again, I have the count for 8. But so for 5 is kind of the least that you can do. You have 80 calories, so you only have 2 grams of fat, 1 gram of carb, and 16 grams of protein. I would recommend anybody, if you're going to get it as a meal, just to stay full, 130 calories for the 8 count, 130 calories, 3 grams of fat, 1 gram of carb, and 25 grams of protein. So this is a phenomenal macro-friendly option because basically all you're getting is your protein and 25 plus, and then 3 grams of fat is less, is not much of anything at all. So this would not only be a good one there, but like, and I'll spoiler alert for some of the other ones, but like a good add-on to a sandwich or whatever is just to throw in some more. That's kind of what I like to do. I'll either do, if I'm dieting, I'll always, or cutting, I will always add the nuggets. If I'm not, I'll typically go with just 2 chicken sandwiches, which looking at it kind of gets high fat. But all right, what's up next?
Let's
Anybody
do.
else want to say anything about the grilled nuggets?
Like them?
Nope.
They're pretty good.
They're
Like
good.
they
Those are
taste.
They
good.
taste
I've never
good.
had the
It's not
grilled
like-
nuggets
You haven't?
before.
Oh,
no,
they
always
taste
get
really
always
good, yeah.
get the breaded ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the
The
grilled
grilled
ones are
ones
good.
are
I would
awesome.
probably like taste-wise, I'd probably prefer the breaded. Like I would think most people probably
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like as far as like fast food goes, like it literally, I don't think it could possibly get better, like
Right.
macro friendly
Yeah.
than that.
All right, what's up
Okay,
next?
we'll just do the regular one.
Regular one? All right.
I'm taking the pickles off.
I already did.
Disgusting.
And
So
Amber
it doesn't
just wants to
disgust you that
double
you
it.
had to marinate your chicken breast in pickle
No,
juice?
it's completely different.
Is it?
You
Yeah.
don't taste
I'm
it.
just kidding.
It's a texture thing for me. So good.
The bun, just everything about it.
This is solid. Definitely my go-to. And if
Yep.
you don't like people talking with their mouth full, this is not the
Yes.
podcast for you. Yes, that's my go-to. And we'll get into comparisons a little bit later, but that one, to me, flavor-wise, knowing
Okay, so-
what the grill is.
Yeah, talk about the macros on that one.
Yeah, so the macros on the regular OG chicken sandwich, breaded chicken sandwich, is 440 calories, 17 grams of fat, 41 grams of carbs, and 29 grams of protein. So your and really it's more about the comparison, but it's a little bit of a higher fat if if you like me getting 2 of them, that's really pushing my fat for the day. So I would have to watch my dinner if I got 2 of those.
Plus fries, you'd be done.
Plus yeah, if I got fries too, then I'm done. Like fat is relatively gone. But it doesn't matter for me typically, because a lot of what I eat that's not like this would be like a protein and a carb. You know what I mean? So then if you're eating chicken outside of that, then you don't have to worry about fat as much. But yeah, so that is, and again, above 29 grams of protein, or above 25 grams of protein in that one sandwich. So you're getting a solid protein count with that.
And
too.
the spicy chicken's probably the same, I would say.
It's,
It
like,
just has
very
spice, like
similar,
buffalo
yeah.
on it or
It's very
whatever.
similar. I think when I was looking at, I think it was like 1 or 2 grams of fat and 1 or 2 grams of carbs higher.
Yeah.
So it's
Just
not
super
much.
similar though, yeah.
But yeah, something with the spices probably add that to it. So, so then we get into the grilled chicken.
So I follow like a lot of fitness people online. And I came across
little nugget.
I came across this little, like this girl's profile a while ago. And so she does like, I didn't know Chick Fil A had this option, but you can do like the multi-grain bread usually comes with the grilled chicken, but it's higher. It's like actually not better for you.
And it tastes terrible.
And it probably tastes terrible. So you can swap out like a white bun with no butter. So then it saves more fat by not doing the butter on the bun. So I don't know if they really do it or not, but so that's a way to save some fat is if you do no butter on your bun and then it
that
drops
brings up
the
a great
calories
point
even more.
as well. Like if you're on a strict like prep diet where you have to know as close as possible to your macros, eating this food is not going to be a great choice. You're going to want to cook your own food because the people that are preparing this don't care about your nutrition. They don't care about your diet. They're probably, a 16-year-old, maybe not Chick Fil A because Chick Fil A is above and beyond even customer service.
Chick Fil A probably does care about your
Right.
macros.
They probably
honestly.
do.
They probably do care.
But this is a giant Chick Fil A commercial, which we don't have to do. But like other places, they don't really care how, if you get 10 extra fries in your fries. So even if you like do the macros on your thing that you're eating, it may not be like 100% consistent back between each
Right.
one. So that it's a great point.
Well, and I think on the app, like you can literally put in white bun, like you can swap it out. I went through the drive-through, but she said like on the app they will have those options. You can do white bun and actually click no butter. So it's like I think places like that actually do care about rather than being like, okay, put a note in the comments, and then if you put no butter, like they're gonna just be like, okay,
right.
So it just makes you think like they do.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Yeah, and so the grilled chicken sandwich, 380 calories total, 12 grams of fat, 43 grams of carbs, and 28 grams of protein.
And that was the normal way, right, on the website?
Yes, that is the
So-
normal one. So you would save
If you get it the way I ordered it,
if you do the bun hack.
let me see. I just had that.
You sent me a picture if you want to look at my text.
368 calories. So 42 grams of protein, 32 grams carbs, 6 grams of fat.
So you save 6
grams of fat.
Wait, 42 grams of protein. Should only have 28.
Oh, sorry. That was with the grilled nuggets added in there too. Sorry.
Right.
Yes.
So yeah. So
Yep.
making that. Yeah. So you basically save half the fat without the bun. So that's awesome.
Yeah. So if you
We'll
would
have to-
do
I'll
that grilled
remember
chicken
that.
sandwich, because this is like one of my go-to orders, although I'd never switched it out, but I will start doing that. And with an 5 count of the grilled nuggets, it's 42 grams protein, 32 grams carbs, and 6 grams
So
of fat,
without
which is the macros. Yeah.
That's
That's
awesome.
good.
Yeah, and so if you then go to the chicken, just the OG chicken sandwich, and you take 6 grams, you only have 11 grams of fat if you switch the bun to no butter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or is that bun to bun? Because the grilled one normally comes with a different
I think
bun.
it's with the butter on it.
Is it? It's just the butter.
Yeah.
So
Or
that-
it could be. I don't know for
who
sure.
knows?
I'll have to
But
look into it.
that's a huge hack to just get rid of. What's
Yeah.
6 times 9? 54.
Shut up.
I think that was the same number we were
It was.
actually were
It was
trying to
the
look for.
exact same.
Yeah. So if you're getting, you might as well save 55 calories of if by just not doing the butter. But so the comparison with the chicken, with the grilled versus the non-grilled, all as it sits, the only real big difference is you add 5 grams of fat for the regular chicken sandwich, and you take away 2 grams of carbs. So it's they're like as much of a difference as I kind of think about them as. There's really not a ton of difference with only 5 grams of fat, 40
Right.
calories difference. So, but that's so. Then we get into the most surprising part
Oh,
of
so sad.
yeah,
Sad
which
day.
is super surprising in my mind. But if you get, is there stuff you want to add to it?
No, I don't think so. This is like.
And we probably won't be able to eat as much of this on
Okay. So
on air as possible. But
strips.
we're not gonna be able to hear you if you're not in the mic.
That's why you gotta say it.
Okay,
That's why
so she's adding tortilla strips.
But you gotta add all this stuff, right? That's what
Oh
I
yeah.
do when I get this.
So this is the spicy Southwest salad. that everybody can see on there. Nice. And then what is that one? Chili lime pepitas?
Pepitas.
Is it like a bean or something?
All right.
Oh, and now you've got to do like the trick where you put the dressing in the container and slide it out, so
Ooh,
you get
yeah.
all of that in there. Have you seen that?
Oh, no.
Oh, it's like
And
then-
it's
and
like
then
a
you shake
hack.
it? Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I don't want the whole thing.
Well, yeah,
yeah.
If you don't want the whole thing.
So the whole thing for the creamy salsa is 290 calories, 31 grams of fat, 2 grams of carbs, 1 gram of protein.
Just in this packet.
Just in that pack?
this salsa. Just in this.
Oh my
packet.
goodness.
And this
Just
was
in
the
that
most
package.
popular one.
So,
So if
basically, it's this or like a whole like original chicken sandwich.
Which is
Right.
mind blowing.
Like,
So soybean
actually, 2
oil
chicken
is the
sandwiches.
first ingredient in here. So if like I would make this at home and like I would put salsa and then like fat-free sour cream and have a creamy salsa.
Yeah.
I mean, the other bad thing too is that it's a seed oil, so it will kill you instantly.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die
And
with
if
all these
you
seed oils.
go check out our Gym Closet podcast, we talk all about that being a myth.
Yeah,
Yes.
and this
That's
isn't
not
even the
true.
worst part. The worst part is what the
Yeah, so
salad
then the
without
salad-
the dressing is.
So now we go into the salad. And the spicy Southwest chicken salad has 690 calories. It has 49 grams of fat, 29 grams of carbs,
Hey, you guys want to scoop some in?
and then, oh, shoot. Nope, 29 grams of protein. I don't have the carbs on here.
Oh, which one is it?
The spicy salad.
There. You guys aren't gonna try this. You have to try it.
But the biggest thing
Pass
that's
it over
tough
here.
for me,
So gross.
we need to have, we can try it.
Someone want my lettuce.
We can eat it afterwards too, because we
Okay.
don't have forks, of course.
oh
But
shit.
but we had 50 grams of fat without the dressing.
Yeah, that's
So
insane.
now you add the dressing. If you add the entire thing of the most popular dressing for this salad, you end up having
70
80 grams of fat.
Yeah. Oh, it's just sad.
That's mind blowing
It's
to me.
mind
Wow.
blowing.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
absolutely
80
insane that
grams of
this
fat.
Is,
80
yeah.
grams of fat. If I ate just that, I would be over 5 grams of fat
Yeah.
for my daily
So-
Yeah.
allotment.
Yeah.
Right?
49 grams of fat, 29 grams of
29
carbs,
and
33 grams of protein.
Okay, so I just stopped writing.
Yeah.
But yeah, 33 grams of protein, 29 grams of carbs in there. So like, yeah, this meal, as far as fat goes, I couldn't have any fat, and I'd actually now be over my fat
Right.
for the day.
Even if you didn't put the dressing on it, you still only have like
25, yeah.
25 grams of fat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's insane.
Like, that's
So yeah, it's crazy how. So that's one thing that's so mind blowing to me is how many people are like, well, I'm eating I'm just gonna eat healthy today. I'm just gonna grab a salad.
right.
And you know it's made up just like this.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And now
totally.
it's perceived as this super healthy option, and that's the worst option on the menu.
Right.
Yeah. And it doesn't keep you full for very long.
No, and-
personally.
yeah, it's
and if
crazy.
I was to get this, like sometimes I'm not gonna probably get this anymore. And I knew that it probably wasn't healthy, but like looking at these numbers, I'm like, this really is not that healthy.
Right?
And I usually don't get the creamy salsa dressing because I knew that was high. But I would add like grilled nuggets on top of it too to make the protein a little bit more. If I'm
Right.
gonna order
That's the
that.
crazy
but-
thing too. It really doesn't have that much protein even.
No.
Honestly,
Right.
like
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the disappointing thing. So I think overall, and I'll put all of the facts up on the screen and stuff like I did the last one. But I think for me, we've kind of gone over kind of what everybody. It's funny because everybody knows kind of what their orders are. Knowing what we know now, you probably change your order every once in a while because you have gotten salads. And I think that you probably won't get a salad. ever
No,
again.
it just tastes so good. Yeah, I don't think I will.
But it's almost it's crazy because it's the perception of eating clean and eating good.
Oh yeah.
You know that makes you want to get it.
Right.
Right.
Well, I guarantee, like, if you presented all of those options that we got to someone that had no idea about macros or nutrition or anything like that, and just presented those 4 things, I guarantee, like, every person would say the salad is the healthiest option.
Right.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
just because
Yeah.
that's
That's probably 100%.
yeah.
Which is super crazy. But yeah. So
Okay, I just got
for me,
the diet lemonade. Can
Oh,
we just
yeah.
talk about this
Yep.
for a
Oh, yeah.
second? Have you guys had their diet lemonade?
Yes, it's good. It is good.
Oh,
Solid.
it's to die for.
and it's
I
a zero calorie, right?
discovered it really because I didn't really have it. Like I'd always get a Diet Coke, but I was pregnant with Ivy, I think, and I just was craving lemonade. So I got one from Chick Fil A, and I like have been hooked ever
It's super
since.
good.
It is
Well,
amazing.
do they even have
Here, you
it?
can take the lid off and try some. Do they even have it? What? You can buy them in the liters.
Yeah, I'm the one that told you that.
Yeah,
so.
they have
Did
it,
you?
They
Oh.
have it in growlers.
Also, you can buy it in gallons. This is America. This is.
Yes.
But I didn't honestly. I never saw it.
good.
It's really good. Yeah.
It's
I've
good.
never
And
So-
seen
a lot
it
of
on the
people.
menu
So they're drinking.
until
Oh,
you brought
really?
it to the gym one time and said it was diet lemon. I was like, what? I've never even heard of.
Yeah.
So their
Right.
menu with drinks,
Oh.
they're the only place I've ever went to that's not like a sit down restaurant that has Diet Dr. Pepper on the menu as well. Diet Coke. They have
Diet
like
lemonade.
their 0-calorie options for drinks are phenomenal. So
How about their brownies and cookies? I hear their cookies are really good.
Cookies are good.
They are
I
good.
don't think I've had a cookie, but
Dang
I've
it, I
had a
shoulda got
brownie, and
one.
the brownies are good.
Dang it.
They're not macro
you know,
friendly.
well, it's probably better than a salad.
Well, that's the thing. I could have a chicken sandwich and a brownie, and it'd still be.
Now we're gonna
better
let this
than the
salad go to
salad.
waste because I'm gonna feel guilty eating
well,
it.
if we split it 4 ways, we're only eating.
Well,
They're not gonna eat it.
I will
20
have.
20
I'll have
grams?
a bite in the name
Still
of science.
That's 20 grams of, I'll eat the chicken off of it.
Yeah. You
yeah,
can have
so I
all the
think-
vegetables to yourself.
Thanks.
I think overall, we've kind of talked about what the best choices are, but obviously, adding those grilled nuggets to anything gives you an additional 25 grams of protein and that's it, to really any meal. So like, even if you're choosing the salad, you love the salad, you have to have the salad, throw some extra chicken on there to get that to 50 grams and actually make it worth 2 meals, because that's what it is. The salad's basically 2 meals for you, or it should be. And so other than that, I think everything gets a thumbs up from me as worth it, other than any of the salads.
Right.
Agreed,
Oh, yeah,
for
100%.
sure. Absolutely.
Awesome. Anything else we want to, because we've been really on Chick Fil A today. I love it. And actually, you already ate Chick Fil A.
I had Chick-fil-A for lunch.
That's awesome.
I like it a lot. Yeah.
It's so- I
knowing
could
that
do-
we were having Chick Fil A in here, had to grab Chick Fil A for lunch. I love
Exactly.
that.
Yeah. Well, actually, I did forget. So I was like, I got back out to my truck and opened up, and I saw your story. And I
Oh
was like,
yeah.
oh, shit.
Dang it, we're getting Chick-fil-A.
But I'm not. I wasn't upset.
You don't
about
regret it.
No,
No, you never
Right.
regret
No, I
it.
wasn't upset about it. Like,
Well, what should we do? I think we should do the alcohol one sometime because that's going to be very eye-opening.
We'll do an alcohol one. We'll have
That'll
a
be
bunch
awesome.
of
Come
them
and-
set
you
up.
said Come and Go,
Come
too.
and Go has offered to give us a bunch of their new healthy option food
Nice.
menu stuff to try out and judge for ourselves. So overall, thumbs up on everything other than the salad. Check yourself when you have Chick-fil-A sauce too, though.
Yeah.
And
All of the
any
sauces.
of the sauces.
Except
Actually,
for the
so the
zesty.
barbecue, the zesty. What was yours? That you
The
like
zesty buffalo, yeah.
The zesty buffalo is pretty good. Barbecue sauce, if you have carbs, it's 11 grams of carbs is all. No
Like,
fat, no protein.
I usually go like the Polynesian sauce too. That's pretty good. It has a few carbs in it too.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
same thing. I tend to gravitate more towards fat. Like I tend to have more of an issue keeping my fat down. So to me, like I'll gladly like.
Oh, you'd rather have high carbs,
Carb.
low
Yeah,
fat.
getting 12 or 15 carbs from a sauce is not a big deal to me.
Right.
Getting
Right.
11 or 12 grams of fat from a sauce is
Would
a bigger
knock you
deal.
overboard,
So, yeah.
And that's like everybody. Some people, some people have a very hard time keeping their fat down. Some people have a really hard time keeping their carbs down.
Right.
And so it just kind of depends on who you are and picking, because the salsa is all fat. The creamy salsa dressing is all fat.
I wonder why
The
it starts
Chick-fil-A
with
sauce is mostly
soybean
fat.
oil.
They're out to get us.
Does it just like,
It's big soybean.
It's big.
Big soybeans out to get us.
does it make the shelf life longer or something?
I don't know. Probably not. It's not a.
Because why wouldn't it start with like sour cream?
Because it's not a. I don't know. That's a great question.
It just really
We'll have to
pisses
do
me
some
off.
more. We'll have to do some more research and
Because that's
figure
insanity. 31 grams of fat. That's like almost my whole day in that one
that out. I think it actually ruined your whole day today.
Fucking did actually.
Yeah.
I love it. On that note, we will end our Chick-fil-A episode with everybody doing a thumbs up. Awesome. And then so that we get the thumbnail from that. And then remember, you're an athlete. Live like it.
So we stopped our recording, and now we have special announcement.
Because we don't want
We had to come
to
back,
okay.
everyone.
So this is only our second episode, so we're gonna get better and better. But we were kind of all sitting here talking. We're like, how does this have so much fat? Like 80,
too much
it's
fat.
just too much. So
the website basically has it as recommended with this
creamy salsa dressing.
creamy salsa. The calories posted on the website do include that.
Yes.
And everything. Like so the calories on the website and the app include the salsa and the tortilla strips and the pepitas.
So we reported that this Southwest salad had 80 grams of fat in it, when in all reality it's only 50.
With
But
everything.
still
With everything.
50
on
with
it.
everything.
So if you take that away, that
Everything
dressing,
included.
that's
Right.
gonna only make it like
20.
20 grams of fat.
'Cause
I
31
would argue though that it's still not worth it.
still not
No,
worth it.
still not worth it.
It does not change our decision
No.
about the
No.
Southwest
It's
salad.
always a thumbs down.
But we didn't
That's
want
what's
Chick Fil A
up,
to
yeah.
come after
Yeah.
us because we're
But
such
we
a
can't
big
spread
podcast.
misinformation.
Yes.
So
They might
So
get us.
that's true. So we had to get it back in here. So
Yeah.
this was like 10 minutes after we started eating it, and we were like, wait a minute. And so
Yeah, and they
Enjoy.
do have a secret menu we didn't talk about either, but Google it.
Google the
They
secret
have a
menu.
spicy grilled chicken sandwich on their secret.
Spicy
I knew that.
grilled chicken. Ooh.
I don't think that's I think that's like a limited time thing.
I don't know.
Is what I thought.
All right. Well, before we get into any more
Loaded chicken
misinformation.
waffle fries.
All right, we are out of here.
Oh.
Yeah, we can't
Have a
be
good
doing
one.
this.
Are you?